And blessings, my brothers and sisters in humanity. Eddie is okay here. I hope the music isn't too loud. It's been an interesting couple of days. Anyway, quick shout outs, yeah? Tony Collins, I sent you a request, Princess. I hope you got it, yeah? Just let me know if you actually got it. Graham Sinclair, sir, it was nice meeting you. Trust me, hope we meet again, yeah? One wanna be one. Wise words on your last text, my friend, trust me. Cape Crusader, tweet me, brother, yeah? And leave your name, yeah? And I'll get back to you and then we can talk, yeah? Gypsy Freak, respect, brother, love you, mate. Love Takeover, please tweet me, yeah? I'm gonna leave my tweet in the description of this video, yeah? Tweet it, and then I'll send you my contacts and then we can talk, right? One-to-one. Sally Lacey, Princess, it was so nice meeting you at that march. Yeah? And I love you, girl. And I hope we meet again. You know, all the crowd, etc. I never really had time to talk, you know what I mean? And there's a subscriber by the name of Sonia. Sonia, look, you took a picture of me and Nanny Robinson. Could you just send me a message saying that, you know, what your name is and it was you? Because I'd like to hail you out properly. Because I really wanted to sit down and talk to you. I kept looking at you, but I had other things going around me, etc. You know, but you know, and let's see, who else? Mick D 6942. Brother, thank you for your words of encouragement. I really appreciate that. Anyway, so we had the demo outside Whitehall yesterday, and it went all right for the most part. You know, certain people were slightly heated, you know, certain people were trying to, at one point, pull down the gates of number 10. You even had someone try to actually get over or stood on top. You got to be careful, my friend, you could get shot for that, you know. Listen, what I'm seeing at the minute, all I can tell you, right, I'm sure most people know where Tommy is by now, right? You know, it's pretty clear where most people know where he is by now, yeah? And, you know, it's pretty clear he's in Hull, right? From what I'm hearing from a subscriber, from two, you know, one, so the information, but I believe her, and the second one, 99%. He's doing all right. He's gonna see his solicitor in the morning, and he's okay, right? He's all right. But listen, I said in a tweeted and a video before, if they try to nick him, they try to set him up, I'll be there. I didn't expect him to get nicked and get shipped out the same day. You know, I thought they would have been there on remand and, you know, wherever. Then we go out there and we march. But obviously, they've taken him away the same time, gone. Now, listen, friends. For those of you who are just, I'm seeing on the internet certain people saying, yeah, well, boy, we need to go down to the prison, etc. Listen, where he is in a minute, he's safe, right? They know we're coming down and they move him somewhere else. He may not be so safe wherever he is, right? I'm hearing from reliable sources, he's got certain people around him. He's all right for now, right? He's all right. He's in solitary, right? Just leave it as it is at a minute, right? Do not get excited, because the thing is this. I am 100% certain they can't afford for anything to happen to Tommy in prison, right? Because if it does, right, then they know it's going to kick off big time, right? So they're keeping him there, and the strategy is this. The strategy is this. So that this movement can fragment, right? And this is a message to Tommy's leadership, the people that are working around him, right? You need to get online, right, and show some leadership right? So we're not getting misinformation from, you know, certain Antifa moles and certain agents on Twitter, etc., saying this has happened to him and that's happened to him, which is bullshit, right? Listen, you got to remember, the people that are running this system, they're used to bringing down nations and kings. You coming outside Whitehall with a couple of thousand, you think you're going to take it by storm. It's foolishness, man. They'll crush you like ants. Stop your foolishness, man. Calm down. Right? Calm down. Right? Fair enough. You can get a little bit emotional, but calm down. Right? Because believe me, they're out to fragment the bloody whole thing while Tommy's inside. Right, you know, certain rogue people that are just going to go out there and do their own little thing. You know what I'm dealing? And then we all get brushed with the same brush. Right? So it's either you really care for this guy, right? Or you're just doing your own thing. Right? And that's where the football supporters, Football Alliance and the other lot there, you know what I mean? Brothers, listen, you need to get your shit together and stop this sort of like, you know, one here and one there. Because if you ain't working as a unit, right, you got to take this a bit more. Listen, you got to deal with this as you support your team, right? You either support it the whole 9 yards, right, or you all just ship out, right? Because we're talking saving the nation, right, or the death of the nation. So the next couple of months are going to be very important, my friend, right? You got to know what you're up against, right? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to educate my followers how these people work, okay? That's all it is. So everybody just take a breath a minute, right? And I can say one thing for certain. If people had as much diligency coming out on the street than they did doing tweets, right? We'd have thousands out on the street, right? But I saw what? 3,000 out there yesterday? I was one of them. So I'm not going to throw stones at myself because I was there. And I know Tommy's got more than 3,000 people in the capital that support him. So like I say, there's certain lazy ass people. I got to call you guys out. You got to look in the mirror. I'm sorry. So now come tomorrow, there's another march, right? Down to, from Trafalgar, 12 o'clock, down to Whitehall for the 3 boys that died. My friend, it's a bank holiday. What is going to be your excuse for not turning up? That's what I want to know. If you're in London, right, and you could really make it, right, unless you're working on a bank holiday, right, there's no excuse. And if you're down the pub, you can afford missing out one pint to give towards Tommy's brief, or towards his organisation, or at least towards Anne-Marie Waters for Britain. There's no excuse, right? I'm tired of the bullshit. Too much talk going on. Too much tweeting. Too much Facebook. Not enough in-your-face action that I can see the faces. And respect you to everyone that came up and shook my hand and greeted me down at that meeting. Right? I can't remember you all. But whoever came and greeted me, please just put in the comment section, yeah, Ed, I greeted you, I said hello, whatever, even if it was for a split second. So I just call you out and say, yeah, you know what? Respect, brother. Respect. You was there. I know certain people couldn't make it because of finances, etc. Fair enough. But when it comes to London, as far as I'm concerned, there should have been thousands. So the way I see it, tomorrow, certain people have a chance of redeeming themselves, and we can be reconciled, meaning to make friendly again, because your lazy ass didn't come out. Make friendly again, that's what it means. Reconciliation, meaning we had a falling out, because I'm falling out with some people at the minute, because they could have been there but they wasn't, and now there's a chance to make friendly again. 12 o'clock, Trafalgar Square, walking down to Whitehall for 3 kids that got murdered, right? Cover up. You gotta know how these people work. And that's why I'm trying to educate my subscribers how these people think. And for the most part, there were quite a few angry people at that march who haven't got a clue how these people work. And you're playing straight into their hands, my friend, right? And as long as you carry on like that, I tell you now, we're already doomed. And yes, one of my subscribers did say, yeah, Ed, you already prophesied this was going to happen. I think it was one of the videos, it might have been the elephant in the room. I think it was part 2. Who's going to be the patsy now? Where I said they're going to get you any which way they're going to get you. And look how they got you on the foolishness. BS, really. Right, so we know that. But like I said, my own opinion from what I see as an old wise head, they can't afford for anything to happen in there, right? They're working on fragmenting the bloody movement, right? So calm your ass down, right, and take a breath. And to the leader of Tommy Robson's leadership, I'm going to get hold of you guys, right? And believe me, I'm going to be talking to you guys, right? Because we need to set up a plan, right? A strategy, right? And some of us may have to go on pay as you go, right? Because obviously our phone calls are being monitored. I just want to show you a certain thing quickly. A friend of mine, when the march finished and certain supporters were walking down to Parliament, right? I found a flyer, a placard on the floor saying Tommy Robinson should be free, but it was ripped. And I was just going to pick it up, it was ripped, I was going to put it in the bin. I gave it to my mate. You know, he said, oh, I'll take it home, Ed. So he had it wrapped up and he's walking down the road, yeah? He starts kicking off a little bit, so he crossed over the other side, he's walking down. All of a sudden, 4-year-old Bill pulled up on him. You know what I mean? You're encouraging race hate. Man didn't say a word, he's just walking about his business. So all I'm saying to you is these people, I'm telling you now, right? They're pulling out certain people on the side, right? Trying to intimidate. You've got to realize this is a long battle, and only those that are willing to stand to the end will endure to the end. And while this was going on, you know what? I was looking at the statue of Monty, and I thought, Monty, what would you have thought during this? And you know what he said? There's no leadership now, Ed. So the leadership of Tommy Robson, those that are close to him, listen to my message. I want to talk to you guys. Right, I'm going to get hold of you guys somehow. Right, I've already talked to Red Pill Phil. Red Pill Phil, respect you, brother. You're a soldier in the ranks. Right, but I'm telling you now, right, I'm trying to get through to my own black people. Right, and if you idiots are going to go out there and start, and all that bullshit, right, you're screwing it. Right? You're not going to screw it for me, and you're not going to screw it for the next generation. So just calm your ass down. Okay? Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Apart from that, it was a wonderful day. I enjoyed the sit down where people sat down in the elbow to just let it just settle, right? But believe me, I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking at the masses out there that we need to wake up, right? And at this moment in time, I'm working